But the decision was not without danger, for the women from across the rivers were not ordinary. They were rumored to be powerful, unpredictable, even dangerous. Marrying into their lineage could change the fate of Idoma forever. It could bring blessings or curses, life or death. Oche felt the earth shift beneath his feet. His heart pounded, his palms trembled. He knew the kingdom was watching, waiting and judging. He knew the elders would demand an answer soon. And he knew that whatever decision he made next would either save his throne or destroy everything he loved. As dawn crept over the horizon, painting the skyline blood red, Oche stood alone, staring at the rivers in the distance. Its surface shimmered under the rising sun like a mirror of destiny. He whispered to himself, "If the gods want a son, I must go where sons are born." That river separated Idoma land from Oche's mother's village was more than water. It was a mystery. It was the line between the world you and the world filled with magic, charm, and stories whispered only at night. It was the same river his father had crossed years ago to marry his mother, a woman whose beauty and fruitfulness gave birth to him. Now it was Oche's turn. Not for love, not for joy, but for survival. Without a son, the throne trembled like a dying flame. The morning Oche set out, the sky wore the color of uncertainty, grey, heavy and watchful. He rode on a horseback flanked by elders, chiefs, warriors and royal aides. Drum echoed behind them, slow and deep, as if the earth itself understood the gravity of the journey. When they reached the river bank, canoes waited. The water rippled, almost whispering secret. The eldest prince of Idoma placed a hand on Oche's shoulder. "My king," he said quietly, "your father found his blessings here. May you find yours too." Oche nodded, but inside, doubt twisted like smoke. As they paddled across, the wind rose, brushing cold fingers against his skin. Birds flew overhead. The rivers shimmered. The closer they came to his mother's village, the stronger the smell of incense, herbs, and flowers grew. The land felt alive, aware, watching. When they stepped onto the soil, Oche felt the shift immediately. Women with braided hair and glowing skin lined the path. They ululated, dancing, and threw petals at his feet. Children with bright eyes and laughter raced around. The elders bowed their faces proud. His mother's kin were known for three things: fruitfulness, charm, and magic. If the womb refused to open, they knew how to open it. If a curse lingered, they knew how to break it. If a man needed a male, this was where he came. The moment he arrived, they embraced him like the return of a lost son. Oche, son of Adam, Oche, blood of our daughter, Oche, child of the river goddess. They killed goat, brought wine, roasted yams, and stretched the celebration until the moon sat high in the sky. And then the elders brought her out. She stepped from behind, a curtain of beads, and even the night paused to look at her. Ohi, her name meant beauty. It was no exaggeration. Her skin glowed like polished bronze. Her eyes were bright and sharp. Her hair flowed like a black silk. She walked with confidence that bordered on royalty. Bowed, her wrapper slipped slightly off her shoulder, revealing skin so flawless that even the elders murmured in admiration. She was a virgin. She was from a lineage of fertility. She was everything the palace hoped for, and she was the woman his wise people gave him. The marriage ceremony was elaborate. Gongs, chants, blessings, ancestral invocations. His people danced late into the night, celebrating the union that would tie their bloodline to Idoma throne. Oche returned home feeling hope for the first time in many years. But hope was a dangerous thing. From the moment he stepped into the royal palace, everything changed. Ochanya and he welcomed her with smiles and humility. But he looked at them with disdain as though they were dust beneath her feet. Her arrogance was sharp enough to wound. She laughed loudly at their worn wrappers. She scoffed at their cooking style. She mocked their age. 3 words became her daily chant: old hens, fools, empty barrels. Whenever she walked past Ochanya, she would whisper, "Your time has passed." Whenever she saw Ehi feeding her children, she hissed, "Girls again, what a waste." The palace servant feared her. The guards disliked her. Even the children avoided her shadow. But Oche did not see all of it. He was blinded by her beauty, her radiance, her promise. A promise that quickly began to crumble. 1 month passed, then 2, then 5, then 10. He did not conceive, not even once. The kingdom watched her carefully, too carefully. The elders whispered in corners. The palace women smiled behind closed doors. Even Ochanya, gentle as she was, could no longer hide her knowing glance. By the 15th month, it was undeniable. He was barren. The air in the palace changed. Hope turned sour. Respect turned to mockery. The same elders who praised her beauty now clicked their tongues whenever she walked past. Is this not the child of the river goddess? Where is her magic? Where are the sons we were promised? Oche felt shame creep up in his throat again. He avoided his gaze. He stayed longer in the council's meeting. He spent entire night drinking palm wine alone. One evening, after overhearing 2 palace women laughed at her, he could no longer bear it. She stormed out of the palace in tears and demanded an escort back to his father's house. "I must go," she cried. The other wives have closed my womb. They have cursed me." She arrived before her people in desperation. They received her with sorrow, not the joy they once had. She fell at the feet of their chief priest. "Open my womb," she begged. "The other wives used charm against me. They have locked me." The chief priest looked into her for a long, silent moment. Then he spoke. "No woman closed your womb." He blinked. The priest continued, voice calm and cold. "It is your pride. It is your arrogance, your mockery. The gods hate a proud woman. You mock those who came before you. You laugh at the hands that fed you. You insulted the soil that welcomed you, and so the gods shut the womb." He fell to her knees, sobbing so hard her body trembled. The priest placed his hand on her head. Pity can open what pride has closed, but shame is a heavy chain. He could not return to the palace. She could not face the woman she insulted. She could not endure the whisper. She stayed with her people. Days passed, then weeks, then months. Oche sent messengers after messengers, royal guards, elders, even female relatives. "Return home," they begged. The king still honors you, he still hopes for you. But her pride, once her weapon, was now her cage. She never returned. With Oche gone, Idoma kingdom entered a new season of unrest. Every council meeting was a battlefield of opinions. 3 wives and still no son? How can this be? Are the gods angry with us? Are the enemies of Idoma winning? Oche felt the walls closing in again. The throne room became suffocating. The market became hostile. Even the festival lacked joy. Everywhere he went, the same question followed him like a shadow. Where is your heir? The elders, as the sun dipped behind the hills and the palace torches flickered away, the elders entered the throne hall once again. They bowed, but their eyes carried urgency. Chief Ode stepped forward. My king, his voice was gentle, but the message was sharp. Or he has failed. Ochanya has given all she can, and he has blessed you with daughters. He paused. The throne needs a son. Another added. There is a family in the village known for birthing male children for generations. Their lineage is strong. Their sons are many. If you marry from there, surely heir will come. The room fell silent. The torches cracked. Oche felt something heavy settled on his chest. A fourth wife, another marriage, another risk, another wound to the woman who already loved him. He closed his eyes. He could feel the weight of Idoma, each hopes, fears and demand pressing against his soul like a mountain. When he opened them again, the elders were still kneeling, waiting, pressing, demanding, and he knew. Please watch out for part 4 of this story. Will Oche proceed and accept the demand of the elders? Will he marry from the tribe known for birthing male children? And will the woman give him a male child? Kindly subscribe, like, follow, and comment. Thank you.